No. Purple in the house, Purple what's happening? It's supper time for the Grizzles. So he's got a kilo, um, 1,250 grams of meat and gravy. You don't need it. He's eating loads today. Loads of little tapas. Hey, Josh. Is it Friday? No, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Isn't it Thursday today? It's Friday. Oh dear, happy Friday. Oh dear, oh dear. It's Friday, Chris. Did you know it's Friday? I didn't. I thought it was fucking Thursday. Oh, bugger. It's the weekend. Alright. How's everyone? How's Purple? How's it, Joshua? You be thinking it was a day behind as well? So what's that? You didn't go to work today? Biscuits. Yeah. Sprinkle them in. Wow, that's nice. And there we have a mountain of dinner. David. How's it going, David? He's just back from shopping, eh, Josh? Nice. We're just back from a walk around Benidorm. Yeah. We got invited back down to the beach for a barbecue. But the women that are down there, you know, it's enough to put a man off his food. Do you get me? Huh? So I'm not going down for no barbecue, not tonight. I'm gonna stay up here with me. What have I got? I got leftovers from yesterday. I bought a twin pack of profiterolles. I would have thought I'd eaten them all, yeah, but I was so disappointed just to see 3 in the fucking box. Sour cream and onion fucking tuck. I didn't like them last night. I might like them today, and if I don't like them today, I'm gonna throw them away. Grizzlies don't like them. First packet of fig rolls, insane, that I bought. Now, they're all right, yeah, but there just ain't enough fig in them, and the fig that's in them is dry. And I had an extra one. Okay? Now there's 3 in each compartment. Okay, there's 4 compartments, but I had one overhanging in here. Yeah, so there was 3, 6, 9, 12, and an extra one, 13. Lucky for some. And yeah, they're all right, but they're not like the fig rolls that I remember in Ireland. There's hardly any fig in them. Like, look at that. That looks more like a fucking dog tree. That shouldn't be so much biscuit. If you see what it says on the packet, yeah, fix. You see? I'm sorry, but that's just no. Yeah. I see some flashing lights. I kind of like being back in the cities. I'm glad you pointed that out, Josh. In places like Japan, it has to look like the advertisement. And you see people on these social platforms, and they go into China just to open packets and compare them, you know, to the product. I think that should be introduced worldwide. Yeah. Remember that movie Falling Down? Michael Douglas. He goes into fast food takeaway place, and he wants one of them burgers. Yeah. But when he get given it, it's enough for him to pull out that machine gun and pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Because it just didn't look like what it looked like in the advertisement. I tell you, Josh Willie, right? This fucking social platform, I swear, it feeds us all the same sort of stuff. Yeah? Of the millions of channels that's out there, I've subbed and unsubbed from so many. I still get fucking um, um, those channels forwarded for me. Yeah? And it's like, but I blocked them like fucking 3 years ago. Why the fuck would I want to go and see them now? And it's like videos. I've gone over to people's channels and see what posts they be making. And them's posting videos that I've just watched. I remember when I started, Josh, with this YouTube malarkey. I used to go screaming, shouting on a lot of those channels and hosts, uh, talking lies about me, going to implicate my 46 years of good living and involve 46 years worth of people. Okay, them fig rolls ain't too bad today. They're not too bad. I'm not as disappointed as I was last night when I opened them. While I'm on the topic of food, I had a banging dinner delivered to us today. The best chips I've eaten ever in my life, I think. With chicken and mushroom fricassee. Yeah. Or also known as chicken and mushroom pie without the pastry. Uh, it was banging, warm as well. Delivered by the uh, homeless support group around here. Yesterday, special fried rice. So with food like that being delivered, I've not had to go out panhandling. We don't do panhandling much these days anyway. All we gotta do is walk around the block or sit down, like what's happened to us today. There's a delivery man coming for one of these bars here. And he's, oh, beautiful dog. And get him something with this. Gave us a fiver. About an hour later, a Stephen from Somerset came by and said this has been an occupied building for as long as he can remember. Yeah. And people used to live squat the actual building, not just the surroundings. And he gave us a fiver. I mean, I'm not even in an environment, like where it's like begging grounds. It's quite intimidating walking around the city. You know, lots of people, although there's not many tourists, lots of people want to stop and interact. They've left their dogs at home. Some people's dogs have died. Some people are like, wow, that's the most beautiful German Shepherd I've ever seen. Some people are like, that's an Akita, but not quite an Akita. I tuned into a channel earlier, and the fella is shit faced. I mean, absolutely shit faced. He's smoking one of these THC vape pens. Again, absolutely wasted he is. Drinking cider as well. Now, his vocabulary, he called me a waste man. But yet, there he is living in his mum's house. Yeah. His mum does all his cooking and laundry. He's on benefits, yeah, social benefits. Not doing anything with his life apart from getting wasted online. Personally, I'd say to him, he looks more and represents more of a waste man than I ever have. Yeah? I'd rather be dead than to be stuck on sick benefits for the rest of my life. I'd rather be dead than to be living at home with mommy and daddy. Funny, isn't it? What some of us um, justify or penalize. Welcome in, Rock, Hillbilly Rock. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm still in Benidorm, sir. I'm still in Benidorm. And the very next day, I went up to that the cross on the hill. Fucking hell, man. What a climb. At lunchtime, don't do it. When that sun's out, don't fucking do it. Fucking hell, man. I nearly turned around like 20 times. It's like flipping heck, keep coming back on ourselves. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking snake of a road. And then get up there and there's no signal. And the place was covered in rubbish. So I cleared up as much of the rubbish this side of the fence. Uh, Beer bottles, cans, water bottles, cigarette filters, the usual sort of crap. Ah, on the stone. I thought you said the benches. When I got up there, there was no benches, so I was looking for benches. Mate, there is so much up there. Yeah, so much written on the stone and on the cross and on the wall, the fencing. I seen a lot of prayers. I seen a lot of blessings and RIPs, and it was overwhelming. So we sat there, reminisced, and made thoughts towards our Captain Jack and other lost loved ones. And then a gentleman appeared, started talking with us, and saying he experienced the same only a month before me. His dog got done by a car in January, and the poor fella separated from his wife. Kids don't want nothing to do with him, and none of that hurts as much as losing his dog, he said. Hillbilly Rock, there is no Chinese fellas taking photographs. Next time we go up there, we'll be sure to um, photograph it for you. How's that? Yeah. Oh yeah, the reason we left up there last time, I would have stayed up there, except I had no water, and yeah, I don't like to go to sleep without any water. And it was fucking windy, and when it got windy, it got fucking cold. Yeah, blistering cold. Hey, godson, good evening. We're munching on fig rolls, sour cream and onion tucks, and I'm about to open the profiter rolls. We're still discoing in Benidorm. Hillbilly Rock. When you come off the road and you're climbing the path, yeah, to get to the cross. That was easy. Remember, yeah, I'm Mountain Man Steve. Yeah, I climb around mountains for the fun of it in the dark. Yeah, I go out and hang around with the wild boars just for the fun of it. So no, that I could see like a bit elderly and disabled. Maybe a bit tipsy. Yeah, that road could be the steps up there could be like, well, these ain't proper steps. Like these are Neanderthal steps. Yeah, but that's the side that's the sort of footing that I like. That's the sort of paths that I enjoy most. Godson, dead to the world. He's just eating a big tin and some biscuits. Bon menu. So he KO'd for now. In about an hour, he'll be ready for a walkabout. Right now, he's just like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just eating my dinner. It's siesta time. Oh yeah, Hillbilly Rock. We've been we've explored all around there. Yep, recognized the nudist beaches, the sand tunnels, the tunnels where homeless people have been digging out. You seen them? Filled up with rubbish. Horrible. That's the sort of beach I'll be on if I was here for the summer. That's the sort of beaches I'd be on. Like it's away from everybody's. Yeah, and yeah, a bit more difficult to get to. I'm trying to do something and I don't know what. I think if I turn the Bluetooth speakers off, I'm not using it. Well, I guess I am. It's got a microphone, so I guess I'm using the microphone. That'll be a nice beach in the summer. Get morning shade and evening shade quite early. Yeah, and that's quite important in the summertime. And they're mad how like you've got a city like Benidorm, and then all around the outsides, it's scruffy as fuck. It's like all the emphasis they just emphasize on these big hotels, and not much else. Hillbilly Rock. In your opinion, where's the best fried breakfast here in Benidorm? I already know what I think is the best breakfast here in Benidorm because I've tried it. Uh, I've tried a few breakfasts. And anyone else been in Benidorm in the chat? And where'd you get your best fried breakfast? Hold up. Oh, you stop talking, hillbilly. Hillbilly Rock, come back. You still here, Josh? And Josh is here. What's my plan for? I was just about to ask you the same. Any parties tonight? Well, in about an hour, when the grid starts getting a little bit restless, we'll go for a stomp around the place. Maybe go down the beach for an hour. Hopefully, by the time I get down to the beach, the ladies that are down there will have disappeared. I'm not in the mood for entertaining ugly women. Oh, it is 7. It's 7, they turn in the lights on. The thing with Benidorm, yeah, there's always lights on. They've always got Christmas lights on, even when it's not Christmas. Even when it's summertime, they still got the Christmas lights on. Everything looks like one big Christmas tree around here. It's fucking awesome. Prefer rolling chocolate sauce, anyone? I remember making these in hotel I worked. Well, not making them as such. One of the chefs, he used to make them. I used to fill them up with the creamy custard stuff. That was a dangerous job, that was. Yeah. They're so easy to eat. You'll have 20 of them eaten in no time at all. Mm-mm-mm. There's enough chocolate sauce for 3 potato rolls more. I thought these were quite cheap in the shop, like 160. Uh, these were 99 cents, and I can see why they taste like crap, or they did yesterday. Mm. I prefer the bacon flavored ones. You know what you saying? There's so many Irish around here. Yeah, loads of Northern Irish. They've even got Northern Irish people mm, working with the homeless services. Now that's something I've not seen for a long time, so I had to have one. It was like the big rolls, yeah, and the tucks. I find them at a reasonable price. One shop sells these for like 140. Yeah. So why the fuck pay 140 when you pay 99 cents? Do you get me? It's like for years I've been seeing fig rolls in Spain, but to pay 3 or 4 quid for them, you know, and I'm not even sure of the Bolans. Like who the fuck's Bolans? Huh? I had never heard of Bolans before. It said on the in the shop, yeah, it said that they're from Lidl. Mhm. So you can buy these Bolans fig rolls in Lidl. Seagull, yo, Seagull, it's been a while, sir. How you doing? Displaying a healthy-looking beard. Hmm? Yeah. I brushed it earlier, and I brushed in some what do you call it? Some of that argan oil. Uh, I still carrying that bottle of argan around with me, so it's like every now and again I treat myself. I put some upon my facial hair and the hair of my head. Today's the first time that I had like tidy hair in a long time. Putting that oil on it just all laid down. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's proper. Ooh, it's the sound of the police. I can see them through the bushes there. See them? That's a pedestrian footpath, but the police seem to like riding through there as well. Oh, we's always ready, Seagull. We's always ready for December. Yeah. What did I just do with my tobacco packet? Did I put it back in my bag? Yes, I did. That's a bit daft. Yeah, December in Spain ain't like December in England, Wales, Scotland, or Ireland. December in Spain, for December. Yeah, December in Spain. I can go swimming in the sea, naked. We do an Irish swim on Christmas Day, yeah, in Ireland. You know, get down to the local bars, local beach, and go for a Christmas swim, and then go for a hot whiskey. Yep. As soon as December's out the way, that's it. Then the days get longer. Do you get me? You know. And it's like, yeah, here comes summer. Ho, ho, ho. But every day from December on until like June, it's fucking painful. Like, yeah, summer's coming, summer's coming. Oh, summer's coming, summer's coming. Poor summer, always coming. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. So I'm told. Yep, a great day of history when the rich were starving and the poor people, they were being eradicated from the face of the earth. Said, we don't mind being killed off by you lot. We're going to keep your strength up. Here you go. Eat some turkey. Eat what we eat. Huh? And stay alive. A prime example of biting the hand that feeds you. And then if 100 years, 200, 400, 500 years later, those almost eradicated bloodlines, now it's like a big fashion statement to bring them back. Fucking odd. Weird. I didn't have any turkey yesterday. No, no any cranberry sauce. I didn't even listen to any cranberries. And I'm not sure if I even turned YouTube on yesterday. So I'm told my neighbour has left the country. He's from Bulgaria. Um, One of the local gypsy fellas told me today that he's gone to France. So I'm the boss around this occupied area at the moment. Oh, Seagull, Rock Squawk. I did hear an artist, Kate, Cait. Yeah. Um, 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 our buddy Tom um, tagged me to this song. So I listened to it, and I listened to a bit more of the artist. And yeah, I think it's Kate Williams. I'm not sure, but it rings a bell. Josh, yes, I will be doing panels again, maybe one day. Yeah, maybe yeah, maybe next time I go live, I'll try and do panels. I do prefer panels, but you see what was happening when I was doing panels? Nobody would be joining. Hmm? It got to the point where nobody was joining me panels. Are you gonna give us a cycle around? You gonna give us a tour around home? Yeah. You looking to get up on panels? Give us a tour of old stomping grounds. Yeah. Hey! Guess what, everyone? Guess what? Yeah, there's 5 of you listening. Guess what? The wobbly tooth is gone. Yeah. Down on the beach the other day, munching on chorizos. Um, it just popped out. Like, yeah, you know, as you move food around your mouth with your tongue. Yeah, I noticed. Hang on a minute. That ain't a bit of chorizo. No, as it's passing my gums. So it's like, okay, fish that out. Yeah, my tooth in good condition. Do you want to see it? Come on. I want to see at least. I want to see at least 5. Yes, we want to see your tooth. Yeah, and I'll show you. Yeah, my teeth ain't rotten, but the gums and the structure of the teeth is fucked. And this is a lesson for you all. Yeah, avoid getting your teeth removed because it holds them together. I thought I was being clever and smart, you know, like going to the university dentist, yeah, and getting a bunch of students to pull my tooth out. When in fact I shouldn't have had any teeth pulled out. Yeah, there was never anything wrong with my teeth. It was just I'm a pussy for pain. And wake up with a toothache, you know, or go to sleep with a toothache, and then go queuing up at the fucking dentist hospital. Tell me a couple of little white lies, you know, like, it's been keeping me awake for 6 weeks. Oh, you know, like, yeah, this one been going on for months. Oh, you know. But something about the teeth falling out, very humbling, very humbling. You know, like I felt such a relief yesterday, yeah, or the day before. I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago now, and it was just like, thank fuck for that, you know. I can at least eat properly again with the teeth that I got. I don't have to be, you know, like worrying about fucking, yeah, biting and moving that tooth. Yeah. You're not going to give us a cycling tour. Fine. fine, fine. You got a phone holder for the bike? They work pretty good. Uh, I had a holder on the last bike I had. I think Spandex John's got a holder on his bike. He goes out. When he goes out, I've seen him filming. Bare Bones goes out on his bike. He's got a holder. Do you know what, Seagull? Back to the toothaches, yeah. There are things like salty water. Rinse your mouth with salty water. You know, brush your teeth, floss your teeth. You know, like get a toothpick. You know, like yeah. Then there's painkillers. You know, for me, coming to Spain, being around the people I was around, I had access to opium, yeah, raw opium. So microdosing on raw opium when I had toothaches, yeah, that helped. Cloves as well, yeah, like the ones that we decorate oranges with this time of year, they work as well. Clove oil, very good. Oregano oil, very good for teeth and toothaches. Yeah. So there's alternatives. You get me? Yeah, like go through with that little bit of fucking. You know, I'm alive. I can feel my teeth. I can feel it driving through my skull. Yeah, go through with it. It's worth it in the long run. I think it'd be worth keeping the teeth, rather, and you know, like going through a little bit of pain rather than fuck it. What do I need teeth for? I haven't bitten anybody for a long time. That's what I use for brushing my teeth is liquid sticks, and I don't mean the boiled up ones with sugar. No, the raw ones. Yeah, straight from the plant. Uh, I've got one left, and yeah, I'm happy with them. Yeah, I got good teeth. You know, what the 14, 13 and a half is remaining. Yeah. Yo, hell on earth. Good evening, good evening. We've been meeting your buddy Johnny, and he cooks us some nice dinners. He cooks us some very nice dinners. We had chicken and mushroom pie without the pastry and chips today. I think they call it chicken fricassee. Uh, Yesterday we had special fried rice. The first day I seen them last week had chorizo casserole. They're good fellas, my dear. They're good fellas. Uh, they don't stick around long for talk, for chit chat, you know. But great service. It's, swear down, yeah, the best potato chips I've had in my whole entire life today. Swear down, I don't know where they come from. I must ask them, you know, like, cause them potato chips, seriously, them's worth advertising. Yeah, they're worth promoting. All the meals that we've had, like seriously, everything that they've passed us. Yeah, I've had 4 meals from them. Yeah, we had a beef and pasta bake. That was all right. I don't like pasta. Yeah, that's why it was all right. Do you get me? Yeah, for not being a pasta muncher, that was all right. Yeah. And piping hot as well. Yeah, served hot. Hot, hot, hot. And where I dust, where I'm crashed out, yeah, like this place, this has been occupied for many years. Yeah, one bloke, he left a couple of days ago. He went off to France. He'd been here for 7 years. So it's a long-term occupied building. I'm not interested in the indoors. Even if there was a way indoors, I wouldn't be interested in going in. You know, if it rains, I think I've got enough shelter. Yeah, it rained on us a couple of days ago. We were down on the beach, and it rained about 3 o'clock in the morning. I just pulled the sleeping bag over my head, and got grizzles under the sleeping bag, and just covered everything with my sleeping bag. Got rained on. You know, half hour worth of rain. It was gone then. Then it came back. Yeah, I think it was actually 4 o'clock because I remember looking at my phone. 4, 5, and 6. It was raining. It's awesome. It's to be told that it don't rain in Benidorm. Yeah, it's like, hang on a minute, it's rained fucking 4 times since I've been here. But yeah, if it rained here, I think I'd be all right. Yeah. And if not, I'd clear a space up there and get up on there, and then I'd definitely be all right. Oh, the beach where I was sleeping when it rained. That's a what, 15-minute walk. Yeah, I'm kind of in the center of mid Benidorm, or yeah, I'm in the center of the main strip. You know, although it's all down the next road. Yeah, down the next road, and then it's all there. And go down this road where the cars are going, and it's all down there. And yeah, there's a big main road where the cars are coming from. Beautiful song, that November Rain. Beautiful song, especially the intro. Scammers, yeah. That piano when Axel goes down onto the piano. Fucking loves that bit. I always. Oh shit! I seen somebody fucking crack down on the floor. It fell over. I was a touchdown in the middle of the pavement.
You cunt. An arse over tip.
He fucking did hit the ground. Can I laugh now? Fucking hell. Shit. His whole body, yeah, his feet just went ba-dump. His nose went ba-dump. Yeah, I think his nose hit the ground first. Poor fella. Now we're still loitering around Benidorm, Josh. We're still loitering around here. I've offered myself to a couple of the bars around here if they've got any odd jobs, like yeah, emptying the beer bottles and things like that, sweeping up outside, anything like that, get me a cup of tea in the mornings. And I'm close to the public toilet. They close at 8 o'clock. I can make myself comfortable knowing that there's free food. Do you get me? Yeah. You know. Can explore around the place, make myself available. This is hell on earth, like seeing Christmas fruit. I've got people coming here for the Christmas, and yeah, I've made arrangements with people's. So yeah, being around here for Christmas makes sense. What the new year brings, I don't know. East, north, don't know. Just go with the wind. But like for the last 5 years, I was up on Grizzlies Mountain for 3 Christmases alone. I was down at the river for 1 Christmas. Alone. I was up at the Dreamcatcher alone for 1 Christmas. I've had about 5 or 6 Christmases alone, yeah. So it's nice to be around people. I'll be on it, Purple Aki. I'll call you. I'll call you. This stream won't go on for much longer. Yeah, I ain't sharing any scenery. You get me? There ain't no new news. It's hell on earth. If I wanted people's wealths and riches, I'd be out on the main street, wouldn't I? It's Friday night. Do you get me? Yeah. I tell you something now, right? More than a week ago, about a week and a half ago, we sat down in the middle of the mayhem down there. People were walking past, and dropping us fivers, tenner or two, pocket change. And then this one woman came around, and she was really admiring myself and the Grizz, very respectful the way she was talking to us and, encouraging us. And she went away and she came back with 40 cigarettes, 40 cigarettes, Lucky Strikes, 2 packets of 20 for me. And I said, my dear, I cannot smoke them. I daren't dare smoke them. Yeah, I smoke my rolling tobacco. A Pacific brand of rolling tobacco is what I trust. I says a lot of other stuff. I says makes me cough. I says makes smoking unpleasurable. I says, but I really enjoy smoking this brand of tobacco. So thank you for your the offer. I says all I'd end up doing is smoking one after the other and sharing them with other people's. I says, I says, but then people will see me as, have you got a cigarette? Have you got a cigarette? And that's one of the worst things you can do on the streets is, be one of those ones that's always giving cigarettes out. So I says, thanks, but, I have to say no thank yous. She went off for the second time. She came back about 20 minutes later with €100, 5 20s. She explained herself. Yeah, you know, she owns a bar up the road. They're closing. They're closed now. Yeah. I offered myself. I says, "You got any work? You know, like yeah, I'll scrub your toilets or anything." And she says, "We're closing. Yeah, we're closing this week." So she said, yeah, she said that I'm too healthy and respectable looking to be sow on the street. She says all the rest of them are drinking drugs. She says you and your dog's well behaved, he's well approachable, well groomed, healthy looking, and you look healthy. Explaining to her that we had work in Valencia, but the fella never paid us for why we end up walking away from Valencia. We didn't have work in Granada for the whole time that we've been there, but I've been patterned by doing, like whatever I can. Plenty of work, no pays. That lady from Lithuania, from Lithuania, for me, that that beautiful gesture, is like, yeah, you know, straight away, packed the bags, came up here, you know, and yeah, just that happens every time we go for a walk. Every time we go for a walk, somebody stops us. Somebody wants to give us that golden ticket. Yeah. Hello, Cumbrian Truth. All right, buzz. I'll go and check it. Make sure it's. I know it's you. Yeah, I know it's your channel. Right. You'll be spanned up next time it comes in here. Yeah. But at the moment, what you call it? I don't have access to checking channels. We sound Cumbrian. We just opening up, giving away a little update of how we survive. How we are surviving, how we are made comfortable wherever we are. You know, good manners, not being in people's face, not not like we're out on the street, but we're not doing street things. Huh? It's proper awesome. I tucked myself away in a little corner like here. Yeah, it's an occupied bar. Yeah, it's no longer serving as a bar. It's a shelter. Yeah, and even here, yeah, people give us stuff. Today, you know, two different fellas, from different parts of the world, different lifestyles. One's a delivery fella, another fella got his own, got on vacation. Yeah, we don't need to ask for anything, and that's a big difference of what a beg is. Yeah, and a pilgrim. You know, or a tramp. Yeah, of the old school meaning. Yeah, tramps used to be ornamentous. The rich folk used to employ people like me to make home in their garden. And people still do. Yeah. Some of the businesses around here, they're happy that there's people living here because it's security. Some people walking up and down feel safer knowing that there's people like me out on the streets. Yeah. It's fucking awesome. Willing and capable and able to help almost anyone in the situation we're in. been invited to a barbecue. The host, he says, I've got women coming down tonight. I took one look at the women and I thought I'm better off on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Well, a tinker, that's somebody that reshapes kettles and saucepans, isn't it? You know, any of your metal bowls that are out of shape, you know, or need handles put on. That was a tinker. Yeah. I don't do stuff like that. I do absolutely nothing apart from take my dog for a walk. People want to pay me for taking my dog for a walk. Happy fucking days. Do you get me? I can't argue if I try and refuse and you know, like, no, I don't want your money. No, I don't need your money. That offends people's. I've done it. I've seen it. You know, I've been spat because I've refused gestures from people's. So, yeah, as hard as it is to keep receiving, you know, when folk are giving, not offering, but giving is a big difference. Yeah, loads of people make offers, yeah, but not everybody's that forward to saying, "No, that's yours. Yeah, that's destined for you." Hey, hell on earth. Maybe it's the same one I shared about a month or two ago. Yeah, Mr. Beautiful Blues shared it also. It was awesome. A good documentary. Yeah, a good eye opener for a lot of people's. You know, because a lot of people got a negative um, um, attitude towards tramps. They think all tramps are alcoholic junkies. Yeah, no, we're not. A lot of us are extremely hands-on, trustworthy people. Uh, Normally very clumsy with our own possessions or our own livelihoods, but extremely responsible when it comes to others. There's our muck muck. All right, our Grizz. You saying hello? Saying hello, Purple Aki? Say hello, Ash. You know what? I think it was yesterday or day before I tuned into Ash's channel. I definitely watched one of his shorts. He needs to know how he's saying. I think my batteries needs to change my battery. I think that was Ash's channel I seen today. You need one of those wanker watches. You know, you just got to do that and it charges up. I call them wanker watch. And that's what it reminded me of when I see my dad doing it. Uh, yes, yes, Pablo da Vinci Escobar. Been a while, sir. Hope he's good. Hope he's good. He's looking well, isn't he, sir? He's looking well. Yep. We gets that. We gets that a lot. Uh, we basically stop traffic. Yeah, he's a traffic stopper. Uh, People who stop their cars just so they can see the Grizzlies. Stop their motorbikes. Stop their riot vans. Yeah. Stopped eating. Stopped drinking. People just stopped. Like, wow, what a beautiful dog. So he says he's sexy and he knows it. Don't know, Chris. Sexy and you knows it. Sexy bastard and all. Sexy, sexy grizzles. Sexy, sexy, yeah, shows your belly, shows your belly. Oh, look at that fat belly. Lots of dog walkers as well. Lots of dog walkers. Stopped to interact with the Grizz. Lots. That was one of the intimidating things about being down on the beach. It's such a small space, and a lot of dog walkers. They knows there's that one space when we're sleeping down on the beach. We kind of take up half the beach. I've seen a lot of people coming to the beach, seeing me and Grizz there, and turning around straight away because yeah, them uneducated. Last week when we went to the vets, I think the vets has got a what you call it, a Facebook group or something like that, because we were down at the shop and people were outside the shop and saying, oh, we were told that there's a handsome dog and man around the place. Hey Pablo, he's just eating a big tin. Yeah, he's just eating that big tin and some biscuits. Yeah. Yeah, so he's full. Uh, he won't be ready for he won't be right for he won't be right for another half hour, an hour at least. Uh, when he gets up, when he starts standing and stretching, I know that he wants to go doing something. Otherwise, he's KO'd. He's happy. Sorry to not disturb him. It's not ignorant about people. If they're innocent, yeah, if they're uneducated, they're innocent. So it's not arrogant or ignorant comes into it. But if they're told and if they're shown that Grizzles is a good one and that their dogs are good with Grizzles and Grizzles good with their dogs, and they continue to behave like that, that is pure ignorance. You get me? Yeah, that's what I says. That's what I thinks. Until they're educated, they're innocent. Hey, Caddy Buddy. Uh, you got to think like a lot of people, they've got their pets, and their pets are like their babies, in it. Their pets are like a member of the family. The last thing they want is, like any upsets. So it's easier to avoid rather than take that chance. In times that we're in now, where veterinaries are really fucking expensive, it's like flipping heck, man. Yeah. I've heard about a lot of people suffering when accidents have happened or bad health have happened to their dogs and they've got to fork out. And it's like, yeah, vets have got it sewn up. Oh, Kelly Betty, we've had sunshine today. It was like 28 Celsius. I sat here in my shorts. Well, I zipped my legs off. And, yep, topless. I sat here for a few hours. Could have been naked in the sunshine. But, no. A little bit too public, yeah? Like hotels, yeah? They don't need to be seeing me sat here in me, in me nudity. Well, Kelly, one thing you need is a fucking passport. Yeah. Once you got a passport, all you need then is your flight. Yeah. Or you could nick a boat and take a chance. Yeah, you could you could nick a boat, fill it up with other fellow Canadians. Yeah, I want Elm, Vicky. Yeah, who else do I want from Canada? Well, that's three of yous, anyways. Yeah, so yeah, nick a boat and get yourselves over here to the sunshine. I couldn't dare bear and Blackwatch. Yeah, don't forget Blackwatch. Yeah, put Blackwatch on the boat as well. Yeah, he could do with some sunshine in his life as well. And it'd do him good being on the boat stuck with you ladies for about 3 or 4 weeks, as long as it takes for you to get her. That'd be well awesome. One's nakedness. Yeah. Or the most honest version of oneself. Because that's what it is, isn't it? When we're naked, yeah, when we're ungroomed, as to speak, untampered with, yeah, we're our most purest. Hey, Alvar! Nice one. Good to see you. Alvar, I appreciated seeing that post on Facebook, yeah, where you're encouraging your social friends to tune into this channel. Thank you very much. Pablo, nice one, brother. Blessings to you and yours, yeah. Keeping it real. And thank you, sir. He's getting cold. Here, Kelly, back to the weather, because, yeah, um, daytime's warm. Yeah, daytime's warm air. All right, because we got the sunshine just there. Yeah, but nighttime, as soon as that sun goes down, is like the temperature just cuts in half straight away. Adios, guapa. Safe traveling. Doei doei. See how you know, where you're positioned and you got all that mountain there, you don't get enough sunshine. Seriously, bro. Yeah, it's like Barefoot's Mountain. You know, not enough sunshine. Grizzles is mountain on the other hand, all day sunshine. You know, well, all day. I remember, yeah, about 4 or 5 in the evening we lose the sunshine. But yeah, that's a better mountain to be on. It's not so cold. Hillbilly Rock. No, I do not get any dollars from the UK. Apart from peoples like King Charles and Mr. Beautiful Blues and loads more sponsors from the UK. No, I don't get no government monies. How I live day to day, being here in Benidorm, there's a food service for the homeless, for the street peoples. And being here in Benidorm, um, literally every time I go for a walk, every time I sit down, people are coming at us with monies. You know, is it's wow, overwhelming. You know, I'm just walking. You get me? Yeah, walking with me, boy. People are interacting with us. You know, people are seeing us for you know what we look like, and people's they're like here. Yeah, it's really beautiful. You know, uh, it's random, like I was saying earlier. You know, like a bit more than a week ago, one lady from Lithuania closing her bar gave us €100. Some folks, you know, like 20s, 10s, 5s, you know, sitting here today, minding their own business. You know, one fella gave us $5, he's making delivery to the bar. Another fellow who's just walking past looks up here. He gave us $5. Lady walking from another bar, yeah, disposing of her rubbish, came round interacting with Grizzles. She's got a little dog in her bar, and she gave Grizzles some treats. And I went up to her bar then to buy a cup of tea. Yeah, but she gave me a cup of tea. That's how we get by. That's how we get by. Mostly by people with heart and eyes. You know, like yeah, they see. You know. It's different to being in Orgiva. Orgiva, I'd have to sit out on the fucking street down by the shop with an empty cup, you know, or with an empty hat. Yeah, I'd have to sit with my hand out. Do you get me? Yeah. In Alicante and Benidorm, and since we've been walking from Valencia, we've not had to do that. We've not had to sit down with our hat out. We've not had to. We have done in Alicante. That was more to speed things up, you know, because like sitting around for 5 or 6 hours, you know, like yeah, yeah. It's like why not put the hat out? Why not put the cup out? But we've not needed to, and here in Benidorm, we've not needed to. And sit down at the beach, sit down here, sit down anywhere, you know, go walking anywhere, and people's like, hey, you guys are in need. Yeah? Go treat yourself. What a beautiful life you're living. We get a lot of people saying that, you know, like encouraging our lifestyle, you know, representing the freedom. And that's without even going into my personal history. You know, I don't need to give them a sub story. You get me? Yeah? And we don't get a lot of chance to talk with people. People are too fast, you know, like moving. You know, they're too fast getting on with their lives. But one thing I'm proud of, Hillbilly, yeah, is I'm not on social benefits. Yeah, I'm not demanding that I'm entitled. You know, I'm just out here getting on with life. You know, like fuck, man, what direction? I know what I've done in my life. I know what I could do given the right tools, in the right environments, in the right timings. You know, but you got to scratch that winning lottery ticket. You get me? In Alicante, there's a couple of charities for food services. We had food delivered to us a couple of times, and I always refused it because it was always sandwiches, bread, and yeah, I don't want to eat bread. I don't feel healthy eating bread. My brain goes all fucking blocked when I eat bread. I get all sleepy when I eat bread. Joko, Cobwatch. You alright, me dear? Not seen you live for a long time. Hey, Vicky, what's happening? Alright. Well, Vicky, I've not been ill, so I must be well. Thank you, my dear. How's you recovering? Have you recovered from the COVID yet? My dear, my dear. I hope you didn't go for another vaccination. Anybody that I've talked to about them vaccinations, it don't end well. 2 months ago? Fuck off. That was only a couple of weeks ago, at the most. Really? 2 months ago? Jesus. Wow. A lot's happened in the last 2 months then. It's just like gone zoom. Yeah. Wow. 2 months ago. Do you want to see the tooth that fell out? Now that there's 9 of you, yeah, I want to see at least 6 yeses coming in. Yeah. I was munching chorizo straight from the barbecue a couple of days ago. And then it was like moving food around in my mouth. And picked out my tooth. Yeah. I've kept it. I've got it in a safe place. So we've got 1 yes. Come on, I want to see more yeses. Are Are you gonna get out and see the Christmas lights then, Josh, or what? How comes you still at home? You still live around town, dear? Man, I thought you'd be out in the country by now. Wow. I suppose town life's easier, isn't it? Country houses, you need fireplaces, you need firewood source. Only one yes? I don't believe it. Well, Alvar, you've earned yourself to see the gap. Yeah, it's gone. The one that was really wobbly. It's gone. It extracted itself. Black Rock Road. Now, Black Rock Road. I know that road. Which road's that? Black Rock Road. That's not the one that comes off of Glengarriff Road, is it? And be careful giving away personal information. Yeah, there's people here that seek personal informations. They might start trolling you. Mate, I'm well happy that tooth's gone. Yeah, it was causing me loads of stress. Behind the post office. Right. Okay, yeah, I got you now. I knows now. Oh, use away. He wants a drink. He's happy to be away. Bantry House used to be. Okay. What are the pubs like in Bantry these days? Is Matt Murphy still going? Look at that fat belly, eh? That's why they call you a girl. They say, she's nice. She's a pretty girl. And he's like, I'm a man dog. I got balls. Nice snuggles, yeah. Nice snuggles. Oh, that's nice. I had a nice dinner then, eh? He likes his dinners. Don't know like your dinners, eh? You like street life? Hmm? You prefer street life or mountain life? What life you prefer? Both, eh? It's all the same, isn't it? You like to be famous? Hmm? Serious? More charity shops than pubs? Well, no way. Wow. Not too popular with the locals, oh dear. Even taken over by the party crowd, eh? Bless him. Bless him. There's that fella that went crack down on his face front just now. There he goes. Got a different jacket on so he can't be recognised. What about Clifford's? Is Clifford still got the bar down the end next to the Guarda station? Fucking hell. I remember coming out, yo. I can't remember what for, but I think it was the last time I was in. And on a night out, yeah, I won't give names, but we had a good night. And for some reasons, we were drinking, I think it was the bar next to Clifford's. It might have been Clifford's bar we were drinking from. One of those bars we were drinking from, anyways. And lads kept coming out, wanting to get knocked the fuck out. It was like playing dominoes. Fucking hell, man. Sheepers. Without giving names, the lovely couple, they went to Canada. I think they're still there. He was with me that night. And it was him that had the bother to begin with. But I ended up getting all the attention. Did I smoke that cigarette? That link is a room full of dolls. 1796. And the snug's closed. So aren't people out drinking as much as they like back in our day? What's the story? Why are all the pubs closed? That's no good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all at all. That's no good. Alvar Process Tech. Yeah, Alvar. I've told you. Yeah, I'm finding women all the time. Yeah, I'm refusing the ladies all the time. I've had ladies trying to kiss me here in Benidorm. But you see, I ain't looking for women. Right, yeah. Yeah. Do you know the smoking ban killed the pubs off, in my opinion? Yeah. But like you make a point there, the prices of beer now. What you pay for a pint of beer in Ireland these days? Pint of cider. What are you paying for a drink these days? I think here you'll get a pint for about £3. I think about €3 you get a pint for here in Benidorm. I'm not sure how good a quality. It must be alright. Otherwise, people wouldn't be coming here for the last fucking hundreds and hundreds of years. There you go, Alvar, process. €6. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Whoa. Whoa. I had a dream last night, and I had to wake myself up because it was getting too sexy. Yeah. But I was living with a woman in my dream last night, and she was paying me €1,000 per day just to be her husband. Yeah. That scared the shit out of me, that did. So I had to wake myself up. Yeah. But I kept going back into that dream, which is weird. Yeah. Do you ever do that? Going back into dreams? When it's dreams like that, I hates it. I fucking hates it. It's like, get me out of here. I mean, what a reality to be living. Yeah? Jesus. Down in Exeter, when I was down those parts, linked up with a father and son, yeah, and that was his game, like going off with women that had money. Yeah, I had an argument with him and his son because they were abusing somebody that was being good to us. Yeah, he moved in on her, and then all of a sudden, yeah, she was his. And she had no existence like she used to, and she really enjoyed life. And one day she was telling me, she's got to get back and he's controlling her and all this, whatnot. And she was not happy with him. And I think her son actually beat up on both of them. Yeah. And he was younger. Where were they from again? I think I remember his first name. Well, he had one with broken glass and lots of lovely ladies in it. Happy days. I got called a narcissist. Yeah. I got called a narcissist. by a starseed, a self-acclaimed starseed. You know those ones? Self-acclaimed starseeds, pure narcissists, pure narcissists, prime examples of narcissists. Is self-acclaimed starseeds. Yeah. I mean, so full of himself. Everybody else in the world is wrong, and like, yeah. But they all say the same thing. We're all wrong. Okay. You must be a narcissist. I heard that that male starseed. I heard that his agents, in order for him to get a job modeling for Marks and Spencer's clothes range and Primark clothes range. Yeah, I was told the management and the agents. I'm not sure how true that is. I never seen it. But if you're desperate for the job, if you're desperate to walk in the same line as Nicole Campbell or whatever her name is, I mean, Sharon Stone, you sleep your way to the top, don't you? And I think that's what that male starseed was up to. Yeah, sleeping with the bosses to get on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah, on the catwalk. That's it, Vicky. You remind the world you are not a lady. Huh? You're not a lady, are you, Vicky? Would you identify as a lady? Vicky, what do you identify as? If you don't identify as a lady, what do you what do you identify as? I mean, remember, this is 2025. You can identify as whatever you want. You can identify as a keyboard or a piano. You can identify as the throttle of a Mustang. You could be the gear stick if you want it. This is 2025. Oh, you like proper ladies. That I tell you what, Alvar, yeah, you're not gonna get very lucky there. You like proper ladies, mature, educated, and well behaved. It's not gonna happen. They don't exist no more. Certainly not in our cultures, anyway. Yeah, you need. Do you know what? Right, of all you single men, right, have a look. Yeah, if your countries are being invaded by loads of men, yeah, the countries where all those men are coming from must be filled up with women, and they're gagging for it. Do you get me? Yeah. So export yourself to one of those countries, yeah, and happy days, yeah, build your harem. I'm not sure, right? But like 20 years ago, it was a big fashion of internet brides, yeah, mail order, buying a wife from a foreign country, and yeah, I'm not sure if that's still in fashion. But if you're not getting out to meet these ladies, if you're not going on adventures and partying and involving yourself where these sort of ladies are available, then you're never gonna find what you're looking for. Getting out there and letting the ladies recognize you gives you more of an option. Good thing about today, like being 2025, yeah, I mean, a couple of weeks' time, and it's going to be 2026. You've got access all around the world. Do you get me? Yeah. And that's quite a smart thing, you know. Yeah, you can be in any part of the world this time tomorrow. So if you like Colombian or Brazilian women like I do, then go Colombia and Brazil, you know. If you like the American accents, Yeah, you can go to America and find yourself a woman. If you like the Liverpoolian accent, you can go to Liverpool and find yourself a woman. But if you don't know what you're looking for, you just want something. But then that's what makes life a little bit difficult. Yes, yes, Muggsy. What's happening, fella? Long time no speak. You doing well, bud? They say Muk Muk. He's awake. Hmm? You want to go on adventures? What do you want to do tonight? You want to have cuddles? You want to go on adventures? Go on walk about? Oh yeah, let's have cuddles. Come on there. Give me nice cuddles. Want some attention? Big belly in it. The Grizz wants center stage. Gonna clean your bowls? So we're gonna round up now. Yeah. I didn't get enough yeses for me to show you me the condition of the tooth that fell out during the week. So I'll keep that to myself. Obviously not enough people want to see it. So maybe I'll just take a photograph of it in the daytime and put it on my community page. All right. So we've done 2 hours. How much battery have we got? I can't. 76%. That's not bad. That's not bad. 2 hours. And I started on 97%, 76%, 2 hours. It's on maximum energy saver. So, I keep that for me pee bottle later. keep that for later. Don't need to bring that with us. I'm not going to wait for later. I'm going to fill it up now. I don't normally drink gassy water, but this bottle that I've just drank was gassy. Tuck myself in. Happy days. I reckon Vicky would be a fun partner to have, to be honest with you. I think she's a fun friend to have. Yeah. Definitely of the old school ways rather than of modern times. I don't like all that prim and proper. I like things, people there out to have fun. And Vicky does demonstrate fun. She's up for the crack, if you know what I mean. As we says in Ireland, she's up for the crack. Happy days. She's one of the lads. And she's got her own smile. There ain't many women in these days, you know, with their own smile, is there? Plenty of battery to make my phone call. Look how excited he is, just because I've got my backpack on. Just because he's grabbing the things with rubbish. He knows we're going doing something. We don't know what we're going doing, but we're going doing something. Is that a happy chap or what? That's what I gotta contend with. This is where the fella went smack down. Yeah. He was just walking, and then boof, straight down there. Smack down he did. Poor fella. Yeah. Right. One thing the Grizz likes is trees to piss on. So we give him the road with trees. Hello.
Bye.
I tell you, Vicky, you'll remember Grizz when I was up the mountain with him. You know, he's a pure hungry bollocks back then. Yeah. Now he rationalizes food. You know, he's not he don't eat off the floor. You know, he's satisfied with the meals I give him. He doesn't beg from me when I'm eating. Hello. He's a pleasure to be around these days. He tested me patience for those couple of years up the mountain, down Orkiva, down the river. Walking out. And now he blossoms. How fat he is. How cold is it now? I reckon it's got to be about 10 Celsius. No. Hello. No. It'll be about 10 Celsius now. Let's go and find a pharmacy. They'll give us the temperature reading. There's a pharmacy up there. But that hasn't been giving me the temperatures. Pharmacy's all down there. You want to go on that side, do you? Come on then. Puri. New trees to piss on. Yay! More lampposts. Yay! Yeah, look. Pint of Amstel, €2. Pint of Heineken, €2. Shot Sambuca, 60 cent. Melon tequila, 60 cent. caramel vodka 60 cents, Stella Artois 350, John Smith's 350, Kuppenberg 3.99, Strongbow 3 quid, Magners 4.90. So Magners is the most expensive drink to drink there. 5 bottles of Amstel for 5.50, 5 Heinekens for 9.50. Yeah. So there you go. A lot of these properties, as you can see on this side, closed. Hey, Vicky, imagine, he is half Akita. His daddy was 100% Japanese Akita. Not seen this close up. Seen it from a distance and wondered. Oh, it's an old water feature. Okay. You can get out that way. I don't want to be trapped in loads of shops. Look at that for bed, eh? That's good cardboard. Make a fucking house with them. Look at them, eh? Make a house with the 3 of them. Fucking hell. Have 3 walls at least. Or 2 walls and a roof. He wants to go back the way we came. Shall we go in for a Chinese massage and a happy ending? So down that road there is one of the busiest streets I've ever walked. Swear down now. I mean, Bristol on the Friday, Saturday night ain't half as busy. See, those people in that restaurant just fucking stopped eating so they could see what Grizz was. Yeah? To have a good look at the Grizz. Alright, there might be a thermometer on this sign. There's a pharmacy over there. There's a date. 28th of the 11th. 8:42. Now for the temperature. Come on. No, it's saying it's open. I don't want to see that it's open. I know it's open. Is it 13 hours? Is that 13 Celsius? Wait a while, Grizz. Sorry, bud. Yeah, sniff that tree a bit more. Come on, give us a temperature. Oh no, it's going to repeat itself now. No, it's repeating itself. It might be 13 Celsius. That's what it might have told me. I know it's just given the date and time. And it gave 13H. Don't know, I thought the 13H was like 13 hours. Now, all the way into Old Benidorm, yeah, they got these UFO lights. And street lights. And these big trees the grizzlies wants to piss onto.
Hey, the best thing is, if you recognise.
You got one of the homeless fellas at a restaurant table there eating his supper, and his dog barking at the grizzles. She's a female. I think it's bang out of order, these street people with uncooked dogs. It's not good. Hi. Hola. Buenas tardes. Ciao. And this is what I do, yeah, just follow the grizzles mostly. He takes us where he wants to go.
I've got an elastic top on.
I don't know why he wants to go this way, but he does. Now is that just shoe shop? Oh, it's Black Friday, isn't it? Fucking hell. It just looks like shoes in there. I wouldn't mind some gloves. Yeah. It's not fucking cold that I need gloves. I just would like some gloves. But where to get them from? Right, there's another from chemist display. 12 Celsius. It's 12 Celsius walking down this street. What did I say it was? About 10 Celsius. So yeah, not too far off. Happy days. should get a new lighter in the next couple of days as well. I don't like being stuck with one lighter. These things, yeah, display the time. There. Yeah, sorry, Grizz is pulling me. And the temperature. That's awesome, isn't it? I think it's awesome. So long as you're in a built-up area, you'll always know what time and what temperature it is.
Yeah, the question is, what's in freezer?
Right, if we're walking all the way down here, I'm getting mashed potato and gravy. You don't know where you're going, do you? Right, but that's because you're pulling me. You should let me pull you. And then you'll know where I want to go. Not that I want to go anywhere. I was happy enough sitting down. Set my bed up for the night. I'm 60 and knows it. I I've never seen so many fucking cash points before, as I have here in freaking Benidorm. It is one after another. And you go down the main strip, and it's like one at every freaking bar nearly. I just farted. Hello. There's a cannabis shop over there, but they don't sell cannabis, they sell CBD products. Want a bottle of water? Does anybody else be addicted to mashed potato and gravy from KFC? I know I'd get gloves in there, A-Hop, but that's like a woman's gadget shop. Still haven't found my prawn cocktail Pringles. Found some prawn cocktail crisps and they're fucking disgusting. There's that KFC. This is where I want to get my mashed potato. Okay, we'll walk around the park first. Yeah. And then we'll get some mashed potato. A lot of sausage dogs around here. More in Alicante. Oh, it's different here since it was last year. They've got decorations up. Cool. Oh, look. Yeah, I haven't showed you this, but imagine, yeah, take your dog for a walk and he has a shit in one of them. Like, how are you gonna get it out of there? Yeah? But he did. Last time we was around this part, he did have a shit in one of them. I think it was one over here. It was either that one or that one. Yeah. Oh, look. Good boy. Drop your guts. Alright, hang on a minute. Welcome back, Caddy Buddy. Put you in my pocket while I pick up his turd. Good job I didn't go for my mashed potato first, eh? Like I wanted. Dropping his guts on the table, wasn't it?
pollo, papi, reparte eso, que eso no vas a poder trabajar más
Suerte que
hoy.
nadie tiene ni un duro, se lo vendí y me quedaba con el dinero.
There's the bin. So not sure when they turn the lights on, but they haven't yet. They've decorated. But they've not turned them on yet. They've got decorations in that tree. Robin Hood's clothes. Chris, you're pulling me this way, but I want to go that way to the bin. So I'm going to have to give you a tug in a minute. Okay, you're coming, you're coming, you're coming. Yay, offloaded. Looks busy down there. There's more people walking around than there is people in the bars, I think. Plastic, not very heavy either. Oh no, I've just stepped in a dog turd and it wasn't mine. Right, well, I've run out of things to say, so I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna go to KFC and enjoy at least one mashed potato and gravy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be charging you parking fees in a minute. Hey. Hey. KFC, but cheers, Ricky. Cheers, Josh. You had some freaking cool cocktails the other day from Walker's. That's what I want. Or some skips. Yeah, some skips will do. I've not seen any skips here yet. All right. Cheers, Ricky. Cheers, Kelly. Cheers, Albert. Joko. Tommy and Troop. Purpleaki. Mogsy. Seagull. Those other people. Joko. Hillbilly Rock. There's definitely other people. If I've forgotten anybody, remind me next time. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like twice. And until we chat again, ciao, ciao. Bye. I'm going for KFC. Mashed potato and gravy. Yeah.